His clothes just become black. With extreme excitement, Walter says, "We can have you go in with a bomb, and then set plant and set it off after you go.
We can have U go in with a bomb.
And then set plant and set it off after you go."
After U go. Set plant. It's like some daffodils or what?
Alright, you go in, Mike. You put a potted plant in their house.
You go in with a bomb, set a plant down over there, walk out with the bomb still on your person.
Well, I mean, no, the man that's you gotta give him that gift, you know. Mike responds with, "Hold on, Mr. Bomberman. I know you've got an interest in bombs, but we also have to think of aftermath. We cannot have the police or DEA on our ass again." Walt, being pissy as usual. "Well, what do you expect us to do? Politely ask her to off herself?"
Statement.
"I'm a robot. I'm Walt. Methbot 4000. Everyone then decides it would be best to meet back in the morning and try to think of a solution. We're tired.
Yeah. I'm
Walt,
just tired to write the rest of this chapter right now.
Walt didn't bring a blanket, so we gotta fucking wait till tomorrow to finish this shit. On to the next day, we see Dora as she is walking up onto Walt's house.
Onto his house.
Like the fucking pizza. Walt just threw her up there. Skylar answers the door and Dora asks, "Is Walter home? I have a business proposal for him." Skylar, realizing what kind of business she is talking about, she calls Walt to the door and leaves the room. And then she doesn't have any questions about why a 5-year-old Mexican girl with a talking map in her pocket is talking about a business solution with her husband.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
She gave up on this shit season 3. Walt, burning with anger and emotion, says, "What can I help you with?"
That's so angry. Hello, man. How may I help you?
How may I help you?
Maybe it's just like boiling up on the inside, but he still has to keep it professional. On the outside, so they get fired, you know?
You wouldn't want to get fired.
Yeah, you gotta be good with the customers, you know?
Oh, right, yeah.
It's a customer service job.
Dora responds with her original request. "Either you give me the blue meth or I start killing the people you love, starting with your son, who is at this high school that I'm referring to without any kind of indication."
I hope it's actually just called this high school.
Founded by,
That
Sir,
guy.
Sir Isaac This. I can arrange for an interruption at the school where the boy is, and potentially more people die. Jesus, Dora. What are you, 7 now? You turned hardcore. Walter decides to buy himself some time. "Alright, meet me at these coordinates out in the junkyard. I will give you the formula there, TETHEIR, and show you how to make it, too. You, of course, have a mobile lab, correct? You fucking amateur."
No, I'm 7.
Dora then tells him that the lab is inside of her backpack.
Naturally.
Just where the fuck else would it be? As Walter can't believe it, she said that is where they took him for the meeting. Her backpack? That's where she took him? Is that what the fanfic's trying to say?
She has an infinite bag of holding.
So Walter's just standing there with a backpack on his head in the middle of this meeting.
Yeah, it's like, you know when they're trying to take someone to an unspecified location, so they put the sack over their head
Yeah.
and open the car? That was
Backpack,
this.
yeah. That insidious backpack. Walter then asks, "So, does your crew live inside of there?" Dora, being young and naive to the fact that she shouldn't tell Walter everything about her business.
Yeah, let's be realistic for a moment. She's 7. She can't reveal everything about her, you know, meth ring.
Because she thinks she won, so she then gives up the info. "Yeah, my crew, my family, and my time."
Tell me why So just can't get his fucking paws off of this.
Tommy Wiseau with like a spray tan and a wig. "I'm 7 years old. How's your sex life?"
How's L's sex life?
Como estás with sex life? I don't even think that's right, but whatever. I have Boots with me at all times unless he is doing quote-unquote tasks for me. Well, I should get going. I have another one of your tweaked customers to kill today. I need to do it quick or else I won't be able to go to the candy store today. They close at 5. I can't just break into it again because we did that last time and I don't think they're happy about it. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Hank.
I love how this story is framed in such a way, like, now we see Walter and crew at the HQ. It doesn't say Walter and crew are now at the HQ or anything like that, like any kind of actual prose thing. It's as if he's describing a dream to us. A dream only he has. Every night.
I have a dream. That one day, Dora the Explorer will be in the same world as Breaking Bad.
I have a dream! I don't want to tell you about it, though.
It's kind of embarrassing.
They are pondering plans and all agree. The only way is Jesse's plan. Then Walt, Jesse, and Mike all standing around their car in the junkyard.
One day, little black boys and little white girls will use their hands to cover their eyes and ears and avoid fanfiction.net.
Then Walt, Jesse, and Mike all standing around their car in the junkyard. That's the sentence.
That's a sentence.
Dora walks out of her car.
Yeah.
Boots being next to her, and she asks for the formula. I hope she beats the shit out of Boots randomly like Tuco did.
Yeah.
She's gonna fuck you up, Boots!
Fucking Boots gonna be the first casualty.
Next, of course, to that random customer she mentioned.
Yeah.
Walt, being egotistical, says, how about you come get it from the trunk? Dora, not too happy with horseplay, decides that Walter has overstepped his bounds.
We can't just... I like how they have to mention... You know, Walt, being egotistical, says this. You can't just, like, have that, just write what he says, and then let the reader assume.
Yeah.
I know I'm probably critiquing this on a higher level than where this even is. I realize that.
What teacher assigned anything that could result in this? What do you assign that makes this happen? Did he just assign write anything?
It was Mrs. Puff.
Yeah, this story technically began with what I learned in boating school today is...
Either that, or whoever wrote this t-shirt is actually Walter White. And so he's not going to be a harsh grader or anything at this point. With all this other shit going on in his life, dealing with Dora the Explorer and everything.
He teaches a chemistry class and he's assigning creative writing to fucking assignments.
I don't really give a fuck anymore. Just write it. It's fine.
And be sure to do your math homework for next week. Dora, not too happy with the horseplay, decides that Walter has overstepped his bounds. Dora, with a near-death stare at Walt, not a death stare, but a near-death stare at Walter, says, you know, Walter, though you guys might actually be able to live this out. However, if you do not get me the formula out of your trunk, we will have some problems.
Yeah, I like the near-death.
Namely,
Walter saw that and he had a near-death experience.
I think Dora is just mad because she can't reach the trunk. She's too fucking little. As Boots goes and walks over to Jesse, knocks him on his ass and starts stomping on him.
Yeah.
Walt quickly sprints, to the trunk,
the cellular company.
To the trunk, grabs the switch and switches it on. All Walt can hear are a few screams, and then he shuts the trunk to see how the plan turned out. So he used the fucking trick at the last episode, the fucking machine gun in the trunk thing. The plan worked. All of Dora's crew are dead. Crushed by metals and junk, now onto Jesse.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So now Dora's crew are dead, and they're covered by metals and junk, and then all of this is on top of Jesse.
I guess so.
I think Jesse's probably dead, too.
I guess it ties back to the beginning. Remember the beginning? Walter was rushing him to the medical tent that they randomly own, because I guess they have all the resources of Gus Fring now.
Yeah.
They drove all the way to Mexico to go to a medical tent instead of just taking him to the hospital and saying, oh, we had a little accident at the junkyard. No, fuck it. We're going to Mexico. We're gonna get that Mexican surgery. Walter quickly takes Jesse to the medical hut to get him sewn up, and he has some pretty nasty wounds from boots.
He does them shits pretty hard,
Yeah,
man.
I know, man, and they're dry, too. He
Like
saves
bullets.
them, yeah. And he throws them with such power. As they pull up, Jesse has one last thing to say before they take him into surgery.
It's probably stupid.
Yeah, he yells,
Yeah,
Magnus, bitch, woo!
Yeah.
And Walter is happy Jesse is safe, but he and Mike have one last thing to do before this is all over.
It's not over yet.
They're not gonna fuck, are they? Mike and Walter, in the darkness of the night, they are in front of a fire. They toss the bag in. Then all the corpses, and Mike finishes this off with, "Are you gonna cook because we are a little late on production here? I know it can be hard on you kids, but I cannot do my job if
I
you
know
don't
it can
do-"
be hard, you kids.
What is Mike doing? Like, oh, by the way, I gotta do a little employer performance review while we're burning a monkey to death here. You know?
You know, you didn't burn the monkey to a nice golden brown.
Golden brown. If you don't do yours, so please can you have it done by tomorrow? Thank you. And that's the end of the fucking story. The story ends with Mike scolding Walter. I guess that makes sense. That's thematically appropriate.
That's the one thematically appropriate thing in the entire fucking story.
Even though it has barely any punctuation. Who was this written by again? I'm gonna cut the video here so I can look. Okay, it was written by KDude276. Good work, buddy. You captured the spirit of both shows as if you actually wrote them originally.
It's like
Is what I would say in an alternate universe where I was an idiot.
it's like you really took the from Dora the Explorer and the bad from Breaking Bad.
And made bad the because you can't even do that right.